We're going to take a few minutes just to acknowledge varsity letters and pins. The varsity letter is something special. In addition to demonstrating that they belong to a varsity team, it also meant they dedicated themselves to their sport, sacrificed their time, their spirit, their emotions, their freedom, and their physical well-being to play the sport of high school football. They worked hard from August until November, and many of them as far back as February and March. It is with great pleasure that I bestow the following players with their varsity football letters and pins for their contributions this season on varsity. For right now, guys, just please stand and be recognized, and we'll give you the pins at the end. David Avery, Ronan Kern, Zachary Daly, Reese Donahue, Joseph Duffy, Brady Dilling, John Judge, Brian Kondracki, James Lenane, Patrick Metcalf, Ryan Malahi, Connor O'Castle, Shane O'Castle, Sean Quinlan, James Stephen, Brian Tarsnane, Chris Van Houten, and Joseph Hooley. It is with equal pleasure that we bestow the following players with their football pin for completing their second full year on varsity. Please stand and also be recognized. Stephen Bruno. Yay. Kevin Considine. Eric Corcoran. John Crilly. Cleveland Davis. Matthew Erbacher. Patrick Gannon. Robert Gullo. Michael O'Connell. And Joseph Scanlon. Section 1 Senior All-Star Team. The All-Star Team is put together by the Westchester, Rockland, Putnam, and Dutchess County head football coaches. Senior football players from the 5 classes, from Class AA down to Class D, are all considered. There are a total of 70 teams who hope to be represented. Simply put, these are the players out of over 700 players that are considered the best seniors and players in Section 1. How many times did I say players in one sentence? Our 2 representatives were on the South team and were key in helping the South come from behind and win 20-6. Please come forward to receive your certificate. Eric Corcoran at linebacker and special teams, whose hit on kick returner from the North team caused a fumble that led to the go-ahead score. And Shane O'Castle, whose 2 receptions for 37 yards were instrumental in keeping a touchdown drive going. Two guns. Now we have the all-county winners. The all-county team is put together by the Rockland County head football coaches and the Journal News head high school football reporter, Josh Thompson. Players from the following teams are considered in Class AA, Clarkstown South, Clarkstown North, North Rockland, Ramapo, and Suffolk. In Class A, Nyack, Pearl River, Spring Valley, and Tappan Zee. In Class B, Nanuet. And in Class C, Albertus Magnus. These players are therefore considered the best football players in Rockland County. Please come forward to receive your certificates. For honorable mention, at defensive back, Patrick Gannon. At offensive line, Joe Scanlon. And at quarterback, Christopher Van Houten. County players, second team, at running back, Robert Gullo. And our first team winner, I have to explain this position and title. It's called athlete. Athlete is an all-purpose player. could be offense, defense, and special teams. In our case, it was all three. Kevin Considine. He also wanted me to remind everybody that he too gave an outstanding presentation in my philosophy class. Okay, for our all-league teams. In late November, right before Thanksgiving, the Section 1 Class A League 1 coaches meet to create the all-league team. Players are named, discussed, heavily and heatedly debated upon, and then voted on. This year, the teams included are as follows: Harrison, Sleepy Hollow, Pearl River, Tappan Zee, Rye, Hendrick Hudson, Walter Paris, Fox Lane, Morris Greeley, John Jay Cross River, Lakeland, Beacon, Yonkers, and Riverside. The following player has earned Section 1 Class A, League 1, All-League Honorable Mention. Please come forward to receive your certificate, Patrick Gannon. Can you guys hear your names for the All-League First Team Honors? There's no plaques on them yet. They haven't been engraved yet. Mrs. Florio is responsible for that, and she does all the fall teams all at once. So once those plaques, once the nameplates for the plaques come in, that's when you guys will get your nameplates. For now, you're going to get a plaque. The following players earn the Section 1 Class A League 1 All-League First Team Honors. Please come forward and receive your plaque from Section 1 Class A coaches. Kevin Considine. Ronald Gullo. Joseph Scanlon. And Christopher Van Houten. Finally, we have the most prestigious local award. It is the award given only beneath All-State. In a similar fashion to All-League, the Section 1 Class A coaches meet to really discuss and debate these players. They vote on the players deserving of all section honors. Class A is the largest section in Class 1, featuring 29 teams. The next biggest is AA with 15 teams. It is extremely, extremely competitive when you consider it consists of the 14 teams we named earlier, plus the following 15. Somers, Brewster, Yorktown, Saunders, Poughkeepsie, Byram Hills, Nyack, Port Chester, Spring Valley, Ossining, Lincoln, Gordon, Eastchester, Pelham, and Peekskill. Your plaque is going to be delivered to you. For right now, please simply stand and be recognized. For all section, Robert Gullo. Okay, right now I'm going to call up Captain Eric Corcoran, who's going to present this year's Captain's Award.
This year, for the Captain's Award, we would like to recognize Steven Bruno. Steven Bruno was a key player on our offensive line this season. After Tommy Uthick was injured during the Nanuet game, Bruno took over at the center position and played extremely well. No matter what happened in games or in practice, Bruno was there for us. He certainly had his plate full this season, balancing being the lead role in the senior play, his schoolwork, and football. Steven also put in a tremendous amount of time with the 7-on-7s this summer in White Plains as well as down in Florida. Bruno put in a ton of time in the offseason working on his skills as well as getting faster and stronger. As a running back, I applaud Steven's efforts as it made my job much easier. As one of the many voices of our team, I would like to thank you.
Next, we have our Academic Achievement Award. Our next award is the Academic Achievement Award, which means a lot to the coaching staff. A couple of us are teachers, so we definitely appreciate those efforts. We take just as much pride in the success of our students in the classroom as we do about successes on the gridiron. This award is bestowed upon a player who reminds his peers and teachers that we're not just athletes, we're student athletes. Success in advanced placement courses, success in honors classes, and being named to honor societies defines this young man academically. These classes and honor societies allow the recipient to challenge himself and prepare himself for the academic rigors of college with an outstanding average and a tremendous class rank, both of which I'll keep proud. Senior Eric Corcoran has earned this year's Academic Achievement Award. Now have Coach Harris and Coach Chiappa come up to do the Alumni Scholarship.